Hey, 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 hey.
Hello.
It's me, Angie.
Y'all
Good
come
to
on
see you.
in.
I like when you do that. Welcome, welcome in. I'll let you say that.
Uh,
How are you?
oh, I'm doing great.
My
I
God.
feel really good today.
Oh, good. So, this is our first
Oh,
show
wait, wait,
together.
wait, wait. Let me turn my there we go. Let me turn
Oh,
my YouTube off. Okay.
okay, good. I was like, this is our first show together. I'm excited.
I am too. I've been waiting on it. I've been so excited about it. I see we got some people coming in.
Yeah, we got people coming in.
Hey,
So,
Miss Southern Belle.
I'm gonna go.
Ashley.
Let's go up to the beginning. Dominic, he was here early. He was here about 4:31. Hi,
Hey,
Dominic. Thank
Dominic.
you so much. Crafty Songbird. She said, I want to say hello to the ladies on the panel and hello to everyone. And I think today will be a very good day for everyone. So you might want to get some.
I'll drink to that.
Hi, Crafty Songbird. I was so yesterday. I was so busy. I missed. I think it was yesterday, or was it Friday? I must have missed. I missed her sales. I like to pop in and say hello, and I missed it. It was only when she was off that I noticed that she was live. I was like, what?
I didn't
Constance!
notice it until after she had got finished.
Oh, hi, Constance. I appreciate you, Constance, for coming in. Miss Southern Belle. She said, hi, guys. Ashley. Hi, Ashley.
That's my
Ashley.
auction buddy right there.
I was looking for your information, Ashley. When you filled out the form, you only put I think AS. You didn't spell out your full name. And I was looking for the form so I can send you the gift. And for some reason, I couldn't find the form. I said, I know she said she filled out the form. So I had to go through each form, which is killing. And finally, because I was like, she just filled out this form. And then I finally found it. And I was like, oh, she didn't complete her name. So you didn't put your YouTube name and you didn't complete your name. You just put AS Reed. So if you could fill out the form again for me and put out your full name that you use for your YouTube and also put in the YouTube side that that's your full name, that will be great as well. Hold on, I gotta say something. Hold on.
Hey, little Debbie. I'm so excited about being here.
Oh yeah, Ashley, good to see you. All right, let's see who else is here. Little Debbie. Hi, little Debbie. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see who else. I think little Debbie changed her profile picture.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like she changed her profile picture. Nice. That is nice. I got an Amazon delivery guy coming, so I was just looking at the door. Making okay. That's it. Hey, Constance! Oh, Colleen! Oh my gosh! Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Don't forget, Colleen is going to. I say Colleen's going to be on with Tracy Cakes today. So if you need some coffee, make sure you go Tracy Cakes today at what time? 6:15. Okay.
Hey, Colleen.
Hi, Tamara. All right. Thank you. Let me play the super sticker for you. Intro super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Super super chat.
Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Louis said, that's all. It's hard. It's hard. Angie.
Hey, Tracy, you heifers.
Hey, Tracy Cakes.
We got a bunch of heifers in here.
I know. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. This is for you.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Don't forget, Tracy Cake is on today at 6:15. Let's see who else is here. Oh, sorry, Constance.
Tracy Case and Colleen and Tamara and Sassy Mary. All those, they're great.
Yes, yeah, love those ladies. The Queen Bean. Don't forget, the Queen Bean is on today with Real Creative Studios at 7:05. Queen Bean. Good to see you, my friend. Already we caught up. So, guys, welcome to Keeping It Real. That is what the show is about. We're going to be keeping it real. We're going to be talking about different stuff. If you guys have anything that you feel you want to get off your chest and talk about, you can talk about it. You can put it in the chat. Make sure you type it in capitals so we can see it and we can read it just like this. You all, yeah, you type it in capital letters so we can see it. Okay. And then we'll be able to read it because we know the chat moves fast, So another thing is, even though we're keeping it real, we also don't want drama. So if you're going to be bringing drama, we're going to say thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, got to go. Yes, you got to go. You got to go. And while you're here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Yes, hit the thumbs up because you never know what I'm going to be doing at the end of the show or in the middle of the show or in the beginning of the show. Like, if you know me during my auctions, I always love to do something. So, yeah, hit the thumbs up. Hit it. I don't even want to look at it and see where I am right now. I'm going to be crying. We got 11 people watching. Hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel. What if ask whatever you want? Laugh out loud. You can ask whatever you want. We just want to make sure that if we have the answer to it, we can answer it. If we don't have the answer, then yeah, we don't have the answer. But you never know. And don't take offense, guys. We're just saying what's on our mind here. So don't take offense if we say something we cannot always agree. We agree to disagree. Tracy Cakes, new member. Thank you, Tracy Cakes. Let me get my pen and write that down. You get a gift and you get a membership gift. I've been giving out my membership gifts this month. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Angela. Hi, Angela. Thanks, Ella. I did change my profile picture. I use the app you use and I love it. Yes. I hope you post some pictures to your community page so we can see. I'm actually now, I only did the 6-day trial. I think that's what they gave me, or was it a 3-day trial thing? And because I don't really need it because they don't give you enough to do. So I did what I could do. And now I just have to look for another app. So yeah, my membership had quit. Was shocked to see that. Oh, so okay, okay. Okay. It's all good. Sometimes you're too busy to remember. So anyway, hi Joyce. Good to see you, Joyce. All right, Ashley. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. That's fine. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Like I said, you know, don't be offended with whatever we gotta say. We're not here to please anybody. We're not doing that. We're not gonna please you. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything to make anybody feel good. It's his life, and we're just gonna talk about life stuff. I like the way Angie talks on her show, and that's why when Missy said she was leaving YouTube, I was like, okay, I don't want to give up my Sunday show. Still want to do it twice a month. I'm like, who will fit? And I thought, yes, it's me. Angie fits
Squeeze
perfect.
in that.
All right, it's me, Angie. The floor is yours. Tell people. I know people know about you already, but just in case people
Well,
don't know about
it's me, Angie, and I have a channel that I mostly go live on Tuesdays at 10:30 during Ella's auction, which I hate because I don't really like to miss her auctions. But I have to have a time slot. So I go at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm Central, you're Eastern.
you. Yeah.
And then during the week, I'll have a couple of videos, but one video I have is called The Neighborhood Chat. And I always have a topic or a subject about life, about something somebody may be going through, something to improve yourself. I don't really like to talk about topics about people and how to fix others. I feel like we need to work on ourselves and then we'll be able to deal with other people, because what we're going through today in our world is really hard enough without having to deal with stupid. And I just I've always been the type of person that wanted to grow more into who I was supposed to be. Some people still want to be children at 50 years old. I never wanted that desire. I never had that desire. And so I have a neighborhood chat. And like I said, I like to bring real. I like to bring the truth. If you disagree with me, I'm fine with that. I can handle it. I mean, I want to be respected, but I mean, if you disagree, I'm okay with it. We're still friends. I can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a lot of good chats, I believe, about different life experiences and things that people will be able to take with them after this conversation is over with, and take it during the week and apply it to their life. Not that we have all the answers, because people in the chat are going to give their opinion too,
Yeah.
So that's
it's not all about just reselling. Sometimes, we're bombarded with reselling, auctions, and that during the week. So I just wanted to do something where I can just break it up a little bit, and we can do this. And I don't have, most of the time I have to go watch your replay, because while you are doing that, I'm doing auctions during the daytime. So it's kind of hard to watch while you were on and I'm doing auctions. So when everything is over, I watch it during the playback while I'm doing stuff. But I thought, you know what, if we're here and people are not able to watch it while you are live during the daytime, they probably come in here and and watch you as well. So Tamara said, I want to know how you two got so fantastic. I'll leave that one to Angie.
Tamara, now you would be the one to ask the hardest question of all. I don't know if we're fantastic or just as real can be.
That's true. Just as real can be. That's it. All right. We got more people coming here. Hi, Lisa Raven. How are you doing? Good to see you. Lisa does auctions on her channel, guys. So make sure you are following her. I know she does it with Beverly, but I haven't seen Beverly in a while. So maybe Beverly is on a break. So I've been seeing Lisa do it. So guys, make sure you're following her. Megas! Hi, Mega. Good to see you. Bonnie F. Hi, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back, Dominic. Good to see you. Hi, Jeff. Welcome, welcome. Jeff has an auction today at 9:30. I think it's 9:30 or 10:30. He has an auction today, Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you all sub to him. He does a lot of giveaways on his show too. So pretty cool. I go over there and do giveaways too. So yeah, I like it. All right, let's see who else is here, and then we're gonna start the show. Hi, Dolly! Blessings, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome in. You two are fantastic. Oh, and so are you, Tamara. Mwah, mwah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. She said, I love you both. I appreciate
Love you
that.
too.
Brenda! Hi, Brenda. Jessica! I appreciate you guys. We got 24 people in the house, guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Jessica, for pimping us out. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. So, what do you want to talk about today? Let's see what we want to talk about.
I was thinking about the subject of if you're scared, say you're scared. I mean, a lot of people walk around with fear they don't ever face, and a lot of people won't start a YouTube channel with content because they're afraid of what people will think. Don't ever be afraid of what somebody thinks. Don't do that. You just be you, and people are going to love you for you. And fear doesn't do anything but stop you. So what I want to say today is if you are wanting to step out, new job, start a YouTube channel with content, do something that you don't normally do because you have fear about it, don't have fear. Step out and do it in little increments if you have to.
Yeah.
Fear will hold you back from being who you really authentically are.
I always used to say, hi, Buying Space, welcome in. This is my favorite scripture. I was talking to a dear friend of mine today, and I was like, you know what, sometimes when I feel like I was going to have a panic attack, or, that spirit of fear comes over me, I just quote the scriptures. God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of love and a sound mind. And I repeat it constantly to myself until I feel better within myself, because there's so many things. The unknown brings fear to you, or you're worried. That brings freaking fear too, so there's so many things that can cause you to be afraid. So the only thing for you to do to conquer that fear is trying to have faith in yourself and have faith in God to, help you go through it and overcome it. So if there's something that you're afraid to do, be thinking, oh, I won't be able to do it because, no, there's no because, step out in faith and do it.
Don't be ashamed of your fear, because even though fear is the opposite of faith, and faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence not seen.
Yeah.
So you have to do it in steps. You can't automatically conquer that fear. You can in one try, and I would be glad to hear that. But a lot of times it takes multiple times for you to overcome that, because after I became disabled and wasn't able to walk and use my legs, I had my first anxiety attack. Well, before I did that, when people would tell me that they were having anxiety, I would think, that's crazy. I don't even know how you could possibly feel that way, because, that can't be happening. Well, the first time I had an anxiety attack, I realized what they were going through. And I had a fear because I could not move my lower body to go from one place to the other. And I was stuck in my car and could not get out or could not drive. I had to pull over on the side of the road because my leg would not work and I was afraid I was going to wreck or hit somebody. And, so I pull over and realize, oh my gosh, I'm stuck here. I can't get out. And I
Mhm.
start having a lot of anxiety. My parents had to come get me out of, and take me to their house, and because I couldn't get a hold of James. So, don't ever judge someone for their fear or their anxiety. I always try to help them through it,
Yeah. All right. We have Tamara wants us to pray for her friend. Um so we're offering prayers. She's having a kidney removed. Oh my goodness. And I was born with one kidney. So
Oh,
I don't know how.
wow.
Yes. And I didn't find out that I was born with one kidney until like I was in my 30s before I found out. I went to
Oh,
the hospital for something, and when I had to drink this liquid for them to see what's in my stomach and all that, and that's how they found out I was born with one kidney. So you know what? Yeah. So we're praying for your friend Tamara. We ask God to take total control. We ask God to, please, please just protect her throughout the process, the doctors, the nurses, everyone that she will come in contact with, so that everything works smoothly. So we'll continue to pray for your friend Tamara. Yeah, everybody's saying prayers, prayers, and prayers. Yes. Good.
I also want to say this about fear. A lot of times people will join into a group of people that they really don't belong in because they have fear of not having friends or acquaintances that they can communicate with.
Want to be a part of
Yeah,
the cool
and
kids club.
it amazes me that people my age want to fit in with a group of people, and I'm thinking, I'm good with me. I
Yeah.
love to have friends and I want friends, but I'm not going to not be me to fit in with a group of women that bring drama or talk about each other or put each other down, or, I don't want to be a part of that. And a lot of times we compromise who we are to be a part of a group that really doesn't want us to be a part of their group, which is sad,
Yeah.
because how can you be my age and not want somebody to come in to be part of what? That's why I welcome everybody into my neighborhood chat. I
Mhm.
welcome everybody into my live chat. I don't want anybody to feel left out.
Yeah. Hi, Nights Life. Hi, Patrick. Welcome in. Richard. I say Patrick. Sorry, Richard. My friend from England. Oh my gosh. Nightlife, you're not following, make sure you follow. He comes on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not following, make sure you follow. Sorry, Richard, I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't know where Patrick came from. I said Patrick, said Richard. Good to see you, my friend. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. The people, there's fear of so many things that people could be afraid of, and try to be in a clique or join a group just to be a part of it. If it's fear that is making you be a part of it, then that group is not for you. If you want to be a part of the cool clubs or cool club, kids club, or don't know how they call it, we're old enough to do what we want to do, say what we want to say, and keep it moving. If you want to make friends, I don't know how to make friends because I've never had friends growing up as such. The friends I had, first of all, when I was in school, almost put me in trouble.
Oh,
I
Ella, I would think you'd be great having a lot of friends.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't do the too much friends, especially girlfriends. It's
Oh,
too
I
much.
don't
There's too much talk back and
drama.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much drama, too much talk. Everybody's talking. You can, let me tell you, it's hard to get like have more, like say 3 to 5 friends that you're real friends, that one wouldn't say something about the other,
You're right.
even if it's in good gesture. Because I always say to people, if you heard that Ella says something about you,
come to
Make
me.
sure you come to me and say, hey, you were talking about me. And you have to be patient for me to tell you why I said what I said about you. And they are reasons, because you can't just say, oh, you heard. Yeah, because you heard, you might not have heard the right thing, So somebody might, because by the time the story moves from one to the other, let me tell you, it has traveled. Some letters has fallen off along the
Yeah.
way. It have picked up trash along the way and add to it. So by the time it get to you, it's totally different. Not what somebody said. So, just come to me, ask me, hey, I heard you said something about me. What happened? I was like, well, this was the situation at the time, and this was the reason why I said what I said. Now, if you're offended, I apologize, but that's the reason I said it. Hi, Amethyst. So that is the reason. So I am not really good with friends.
Well,
Because of
if
that.
somebody comes to me and says, I heard you said this about me, I don't say anything that I'm afraid to say to you to
To
your
your
face.
face, yes.
Because I will bring it straight to you. I mean, if you're not adult enough to take it, and I'm willing to accept what your response is going to be. When I tell you that I've said it, whatever response that you give me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And we're good. And so I'm good. And I always hung around guys, mostly the guys. I didn't hang around the girls
Yes.
because guys fight it out in the street. They go knuckle to knuckle and they just fight it out, get up and shake each other's hand and move
It's
on.
not only that, some guys, not the guys now, but the guys I grew up with back way then, were always, even when I was in church, when you see the cliques, the group, like after church, before church starts and after church is over, or when we plan to have a night out with members, I always stay and look at all this clique, the group, and the women all together. And I might have one or two friends in the group, and I walk over. They're talking about their kids. They're talking about their husbands. They're talking about, I wasn't even married then. I'm like, okay, so I don't really fit in there. So I move over to the other women's and they're talking. So I was like, nah, I don't fit in there. But then when I go to where the guys are, I fit right in.
I always did too.
Talking about technology, talking about politics. Those are the stuff I can talk about. Politics, technology,
Yes.
everything, anything up to like mechanical stuff. Those are the kind of stuff I love. Gadgets. I will be in their midst and I'll be talking. So man, look at everybody. I'm the only one woman in their midst talking. So I have a lot of female friends. Hi, Jason, the ice cream man. Good to see you. Welcome in. So I love being around the guys because there's no drama.
No drama.
No drama. And if some of them do have drama, well, they're beefing it out within themselves, So
they handle it. Women have a tendency to hold on to stuff.
I don't know how to.
6 or 7 years, you may have said something about somebody and they're still not talking to you. And you're like, wait a minute, what did I say?
Yeah,
but men,
I don't do it.
Men don't hold on to stuff like that I've come across. They're just
they keep it moving. That's all. I like to do that. But I'm the kind of person is if I offend you, I like to address it there and then and keep it moving.
Me too.
And the thing is that if I do bring it up, it's situations that make me bring it up because you repeat yourself. Because you do have some people say, oh, I'm not going to talk about it. That's it. Let's forget about it. Let's move on. But then you bring it up later on. Once you bring it up, then I'm going to bring that. That means you open the floodgate for me to say something again, so
right, exactly.
But, I just like keep it moving, move on, apologize. And that's it.
I feel like for every action, there's a equal reaction that's coming. Yeah. I mean, it's coming. And if you don't do the reaction, don't put out the answer.
Don't say it. That's the thing. Darlene said the game of telephone, always go to the source. Yes, always go to the source.
And I want people to come to me. I want them to come to me.
Crafty Songbird says a lot of men just like keeping it real and keeping the drama out. So true.
Exactly.
So true. Some men don't have the time for that. But let me tell you, Crafty, not all men are like that. Some men are like the drama too. That's
They
why we
do.
refer to them as the drama queen.
Yes, they do.
Some like the
And
drama
they
too.
gossip too. They'll act like they don't gossip,
Oh
but
my
they
gosh.
gossip.
And they, yes, that it's like they never let stuff go. It's like they keep talking about it, talking about it. I'm like, keep talking about it. It's not going to do anything. It's already happened. Let it go. Move on. And you keep talking about it, nothing's going to change, so just keep it moving. Little Debbie says, I've never been a people pleaser. Don't need approval or opinions for me to be me. I don't need anyone to like me or agree with me, but I'm super stoked if you do. I
See, I can
know, I
accept
know.
that too. I can accept you to be you, but don't expect me to be you.
Yes.
Don't expect me to respond the same way you do. And don't expect me to always take your side when I have a different opinion. Just because we're friends, I may
Yeah.
think differently, you know?
Yeah. Hi, Carrie Z.
Hey, Missy.
Hi, Missy. Good to see you. Yeah, so that is that is so true. It's just like you be you, I be me. We meet in the middle. Sometimes we can butt head, we can clash, but yes, I rather just be who I am than you know,
And
just
some people may not like the statement that I'm about to make. I'm good with it. But I'm a firm believer that everybody cannot like everybody. It just was not meant to be. Do you know what kind of responsibility it would be if everybody liked everybody?
everybody.
I mean, that would be such a big responsibility for you to have to think about all those people. And disagreeing is what makes you grow. Doesn't mean you can't respect them and be nice to them, but there's no law that says you have to like them, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. Yeah. I've to give you an example, I go back, like, my experience. This lady in church, when back when in England, it's like, when you go to church, you say hi to people. Like I said, I don't have friends, so the only place I used to go out to is going to work, and I go to church. So when I go to church, because I'm an usher, I had to do all the stuff I have to do. So I got it. Before, I used to sit in the back of the church. I sit, come in, worship, pray, listen to the sermon. As soon as the pastor say good night, before he even say goodbye, I'm out the door waiting for my bus to take me home. And then one day, this guy said, "Wouldn't you like to become an usher?" And I was like,
Oh no.
I don't know. I said, okay, because then now I started meeting people. People wanted to talk to me and be friends and stuff like that. But this particular girl didn't want to know me for Adam. You know, it was like you can tell she didn't like me. And for me, I'm like, I didn't do anything for somebody to not like me, you know. So like you said, I just keep it moving. I don't even bother. I just do my
Hey,
stuff.
Ella, she didn't even give you a chance for you to do something for her not to like you.
So we the pastor, we had to come. That was my first trip to the United States, was 99. And we came for a Azusa conference. So we come down at Dallas, and we were in the bus going to our hotel. And then the next day, we all had to come down, meet in the reception to go out, sightseeing and stuff like that. And she saw my reaction, the way I react and be playful and the stuff I say. And you know what? She watched me for a day. She took the time to watch me for a day. You know what? She came over to me and apologized. She said,
Oh, wow.
yeah, she said, I haven't been really nice to you, have I? Because I could be talking to somebody, she would just come cut in and just, and that was then when I used to please everybody and not please myself.
You would just act like you weren't even there.
Yeah, like I wasn't there. If it was me now, I will cut you into two and say, excuse me, I'm here, you know. but she would just come in, cut the conversation, or she will come, she will say hi to the other person, she won't say hi to me. And for the love of God, I don't even know this woman from Adam or what I did to her. But that day she apologized. She said, I'm so sorry. I've been treating you, she said, you have a grace about you, and I'm so sorry. She was apologizing. I was like, there's no need to
She
apologize.
may have been jealous of you the whole time.
But I'm like, I don't know why you were jealous of me. All right. Missy said, I've been watching while doing my nails. And I had to chime in on this. I work with men that gossip and do pretty things for them.
Now, we did say there are some men that do that, Missy.
Yeah, we did say that. Yeah, we did say that some men, and that's why we refer to them as drama queen. Didn't we say that? Yeah, we said that. So yeah, there are. Ashley, welcome. Guys, hit the thumbs up. If you're coming in, just hit the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being here. All right.
When I worked,
I'm taking notes. I don't know why Jeff is taking notes, but yeah, he said I'm taking
when I was the manager at the last job I had, I was the manager at our library. And I loved that job. But there was this lady that would come in. And as soon as she walked through the doors, and I was at the circulation desk, I was there sometimes. I had my own office, but sometimes I'd come to the circulation desk, and it would seem like every time I would come up to the circulation desk, it's when this woman would come in. Oh. And I know it was God just trying to, teach me a lesson. But she would walk in, she'd walk up to the circulation desk, and it was like my demons would react with her demons, and all this stuff would be going on, and it'd be like, ooh, and I get this feeling of, okay, Angie, just bring it down a notch. Just be cool, be nice. And she always had a problem. She always couldn't find the book she was looking for, and nothing was never right. She always was complaining about something. She wanted to write a letter to the higher person, and and I was like, okay, here's the address. If you want to send it to somebody else, let me get you the address. Do you need the phone number? No, I wasn't going to argue with her. I was like, okay, fine. And as soon as she would leave, I'd go to my office and I would think, if she walks in here one more time, I am just going to have to rip her a new one because I am not going to deal with this. But it was just like her personality and my personality would just clash. And you find people like that. I don't know if anybody else has, come in contact with people like that, but it was just weird, and I'm the type of person I can feel when I walk up to somebody, whether they're authentic or not, or within 5 minutes, I know if you're telling me the truth or if you're lying to me. I just know. But I was brought up by the master manipulator. My mom was one of the best manipulators on this earth, and she played every game possible. So I could recognize every manipulation you could play because my mama had done it to me when I was a child. So I knew.
I always used to say, God always gives people gifts, and God could give you more than one gift. I'm the kind of person is that you can keep lying to me, but God will reveal it one day. It always will take time. But God will always reveal it. And that's why I always say to people, don't mess with me. Because whatever you're doing, you think you're hiding and doing it. Well, if God feels that, Ella, this is not going to benefit you, I'm going to start showing you stuff, and he will start showing me the stuff. And you'll be thinking, hold up, what happened here? Yeah, I used to say that a lot. I'm like, let me tell you something. If you're going to be using me or you think you're going to play me or whatever, let me tell you, there's nothing hidden under the sun that God doesn't see. He sees it all. And if you are faithful to God, God will always reveal it. He might not reveal it today. He will give you time to see if you're going to notice it. And then he will start revealing it to you. So that's what it is. So yeah, I try to keep to myself a lot of time. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. I don't just want to, because there's just you don't know who your real friends are. You don't know who's the one's gonna stab you in the back. You don't know the ones that are just gonna be there for you. So I try not to make friends because I just, and I'm
Well,
very talkative with my life and
and
experience
that's
that.
what I like about you, Ellie. You are.
And
But I feel
I
like
notice people always, when you try to share your life, you're sharing your experience with somebody. The thing I hate is when somebody takes it, turn it around, and throw it back at your face.
right.
That is the stuff
Throws
I
it
don't
up in
like.
your face. Right.
Yeah, it's because I shared it with you. There's a reason why I shared it with you, not for you to turn around now and throw it back at my face. I don't like that. Yeah.
And I feel like if you get these red flags, and we all have that when we meet someone, if it's not right, we have these red flags that go up saying, stop, stop, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't care how pretty it looks on the outside, how nice it's talking, or how whatever. If something's going on inside inside your being telling you, stay away, don't get close, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
We had a guy that was in our church, and and I don't know if this goes on in other churches, but for some reason affairs happen in our church quite often. And he and this other member were having an affair, which they were both married, with their spouses were coming to the church.
Wow.
And I walked up to him one day at church, and he was actually a coach at the high school here. And they started attending our church, and I thought that was kind of strange because they were really big in another church. But the reason they moved is because he was seeing this lady that was in our church. Well, I walked up to him, and it was just like, whoo! I could just feel like, oh my! And I got in the car, and I told my husband, I told James, I said, something is not right. Something is fixing to go down, because that don't even seem right for them to move from where they were to our church. It wasn't 2 months later, our whole church exploded because these people were having an affair. And he said, how did you know? I said, I don't know. I just knew something wasn't right.
So Jessica said, I was a nerd in school, and people would take me in school and call me Four Eyes, and I'm shy. You know what? As far as you overcome that, let me tell you, I was called Four Eyes a lot when I was young. I started wearing glasses when I was 13. I started wearing glasses. I couldn't really see. I think when I hit 40, I knew my eyes were really bad. And then when I hit 50, it was like, no, I can't see. If I take my glasses off.
I'm in trifocals right now. Trifocals.
Yes, same thing. So I can't see close, I can't see far. So yeah, everything got blended in my glasses. If I take my glasses off and give it to somebody, they'd be like they're about to fall down. So I'm like, yes, that's how it is. So people call you that, when you're in school, and people use that to like become bullies. And let me tell you, those people that are bullies in school, they never end up to be any kind of important person. They carry it on to when they're older. Some, they realize that what they were doing back in school, and come and say, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, So yeah.
That's a learned thing. People don't come here knowing how to bully other people. That is a learned behavior.
Yeah. I don't understand till this day why women pick each other. I don't know that either.
Why they pick on each other? It's called hen pecking party. One of them's trying to get pecking to see who can get to the top, but the top of what, I don't know. They used to do that at the bank all the time. These women at the bank, when I worked at the bank, they would, oh my gosh, they would laugh and talk to each other in their face and act like they were their friend. Then they'd come back there to my office and talk about them like they were their worst enemy. And I would think, how can you do that?
So, yeah, we all got bullied in our lifetime. Yeah, we do get bullied. It's just the way you deal with it. Let me tell you, in school, I got bullied by this guy. He was behind me. Every time he will pick on me. And one day I turned around and I slapped him in his face. That was like the first year in school, he picked on me. I never did anything. The second year in school, he picked on me. And I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I just got off my seat, turned around, and slapped him across the face.
I was always the
That was
person
it.
that people come to because they were being bullied. I was always the one, okay, they're bullying me. Can you do something, please? And I would always be the one to go over there and say, hey, you need to stop, because you don't want to answer to what I can give you. You need to stop.
Big ass whooping.
Yeah.
Ashley Pope. Hi, Ashley. Ashley says, I am shy and I have a big time social anxiety. Ooh. Being an amputee, I never know what people are going to say or do, especially in my wheelchair if I use it. You know what? You just have to have the courage. You know, you overcome something like that and you keep on moving. You don't care what the other people even think, you
Well,
know.
actually, what I would say to you is I've not always been in a wheelchair.
Hmm.
I've only been in a wheelchair for the last 5 years. And it's different. And I've never been this heavy in my life. I've always been, I think when I got diagnosed with my autoimmune disease, I weighed 179 pounds. And this is steroids. This is what steroids will do to you.
Yeah, stories, yeah.
But I made up my mind, which I've never cared what anybody thought. I was going to continue to be me. And what they thought of me was their problem, wasn't my problem. You being an amputee and me being in a wheelchair is nothing to them. It doesn't affect who they are. It affects who we are.
Yeah.
So we have to live with it and we have to deal with it. And if they can shun you for that, they're not your people.
They're not your friends at all. And yeah, and don't think that, oh, you know what, you can't be social. Let me tell you, God will bring the people that will be your friends that you can socialize with. They will not look at you and think, oh yeah, because you're an amputee and they don't want to be your friends. Let me tell you, when I was growing up, I really didn't have friends because I was different. My skin was so dark. Even when I was born and brought up in England, and then I went to Nigeria with my parents. Okay. Even the black people there thought I was too black to be one of them.
Oh
You
my
know?
goodness.
Yes, they were. Yeah, in school they were saying it to my face. You're too dark. Your skin was too dark. And I was like, what? Even in this place, I was being referred to that because they thought, no, you cannot be from here. Your skin is too dark. Even though I was born in England, so I had problems. I spoke different, so my accent was different. So they didn't like me for that. And then my skin was too dark. They didn't like me for that either. So, but guess what? The few people still became my friends. I was still friends with people. I was still able to date guys that loved my skin.
I
So
don't see you that way, Ella. I don't see you being extremely dark. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
I mean, like you're saying that you didn't meet the criteria of even people in Africa. To me, you're not that dark.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, yes. And let me tell you, even when I left and came back to England, my dad was talking to me one time, my late dad, and he said, did I bleach my skin? I said, what the heck? What do you mean? Because I'm like, there's not the sun in London is different from the sun in Africa. The sun in Africa is really hot, just like the weather here is different. So if I go outside and I stay outside for too long, my skin start to turn really dark. So yes. But then when I'm somewhere where there's not much sun, my skin starts to lighten up. So he thought I was bleaching my skin. I was like, no, I'm not bleaching my skin. I like my skin the way
How
it
do
is.
you even do that? Is that possible?
It
Can you
is.
bleach your skin?
Yes. People bleach their skin. There's type of creams people use to bleach their skin.
Well,
So
I'm so white, I blend in with the sheets on my bed. I mean, I'm just white as a sheet of paper. I don't tan at all, hardly.
yeah, there's some people are like that. So Ashley, what I will say is just be you. You know what? Don't bother about what anybody will think about you. God will
No,
bring the
don't give it a
people that will
second
be your
thought.
friend. Yeah, don't think about you. Are you? You're unique. God created you. So yeah, be you. Forget about what other people say. Amethyst said, "My mom always say kill them with kindness." That is so true. Jeff said, "My grandmother's taught me that." Yeah, kill them with kindness. I just pray for them. The Bible said when you come to pray for people, you're praying heap of cold on their head. The Bible says vengeance is mine. So I just let God just handle it. But sometimes, you know what? I won't say we're human, so sometimes we as human, we want to do the humanly thing to try and want to deal with the situation ourselves, so yeah.
God can take care of them a lot better than you could ever think about taking care of them.
Yes, sadly the sinning happens up in the yeah, it happens in every church.
Oh gosh,
Happens in
yes.
every church. All right. Hey, the winning work with Christina.
Hey,
Welcome,
Christina.
welcome, Christina. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut.
Don't doubt it. It's not going to lie to you.
I'm telling you, let me tell you, I'm trying to learn how to trust my gut because I'm kind of like the last person I would think, because you want to make sure you don't offend somebody and whatever, and you have this feeling and you're thinking, okay, is this the right feeling? You know, Let me tell you, 99.9% of the time, that is your gut feeling telling you yes, it's the right feeling. So
Yes, you
go with it. Well, Ella, you're really friendly. That's hard to do. I try.
Well, I'm this way. If I feel that way towards somebody, you're 9 times out of 10 going to never know it. I'll
Yeah.
just stay away from you. I will not be ugly to you. I will not treat you badly. And,
No, I will.
but I will just stay my distance. I will not socialize. I won't shun you. If you
Okay,
come
so
up to me and want
so
to talk,
how come we're both the same person? You sure we didn't come up from the same room or something and they left you so? Because that is what I do. I don't have time. When people stop talking to me, let me tell you, I used to fret. I used to have sleepless night. Why is this person stop talking to me? What did I do wrong? I have to analyze everything. I have to go through step. And the last time they called me, did I say something to offend them? I used to do that. And then one day I just say, Ella, don't do it. If somebody is not going to talk to you, keep it moving. You know, don't say nothing. Just keep it moving. And if somebody offends me, I just like, yeah, you stay where you are, stay where I'm like, if I can do that to family that blood,
yes, amen.
I can do
Amen with
that
the
to my
family.
mother,
Yeah,
my
amen with that.
father. Who
Yeah,
the hell are you?
yeah.
Where you are, stay where I am.
You're
I
not
just
that
keep
special. You're not
no,
that special.
yeah, I keep it moving. Southern Belle said, I have a question for the two of you ladies. What is the one thing you can't keep up with in your pocketbook? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. What is the one thing you can't keep up with in your pocketbook? Okay, when you
Money, money.
let me tell you, I don't have to have money in my pocketbook. That's the thing. The thing in my pocketbook that has to be in my pocketbook. When you talk about pocketbook, I'm thinking maybe you're thinking about your purse or your handbag. I have to have this in because since I started going through menopause,
Well, I had a hysterectomy when I was 32 years old, so I done
I
went way through that.
I already gone through that. I had my I think when I was 48 or so, I had mine. And I was told I wasn't going to go through menopause till like I was maybe 60. Let me tell you, it wasn't even 2 years. I said, stop the car. I'm burning. I'm burning. What's this?
Well, I told my doctor, I said, if you're going in, you better get it all because you're not going back. You
I
better get
didn't
it
know. I
all.
thought it was just gonna be, they're gonna take out the certain parts that we're gonna take out and leave. But I didn't even know till a couple of years ago that I had a full hysterectomy. I didn't know that. I thought it was partial because that's what I thought. But I thought what happened was they went in, maybe saw something, maybe more of the stuff they're not supposed to see spread or whatever. So they probably decided they were gonna just take everything out. But at least when I freaking woke up, they should have told me that, but they didn't
That's
tell me.
true.
Yeah, they didn't tell
I
me.
had endometriosis really bad. So they had to take it all anyway. And I said, well, you better get it because it's the only time you're going in.
Hmm. I didn't know. So yeah, so when they took it, I went, I got diagnosed with something which wasn't right, and I just went for like a checkup, and then the
My
lady
blinds are getting late
went
at
for
night.
checkup. Like you go for your monthly checkup, you do your breast checkup, your pap test, and all that, and then the lady said she saw something that, and I thought, how could that be? I said, there's no way. So she was like, yeah, we're gonna schedule you, and you're gonna come in, and we're gonna swap, we're gonna do all that kind of things. She said she was gonna do, and then I noticed that my mind would say, seek a second opinion, second opinion, second opinion. It took 2 weeks. My mind was telling me that. That's why I say it's always good to listen to your gut. And I never listened to my gut. I went back to see her when she was scheduled to do it. While I was in the waiting room waiting, my mind would say, seek another. So I got up and I said, you know what? I'm going to cancel. I'll reschedule. So I got up and I left, and I went to make an appointment somewhere else, and the doctor checked, went in. The lady checked. She said, how could the doctor could have found something? He said, you had a full hysterectomy. There's nothing there. I was like, what do you mean? She said, go get your hospital reports. Go get it. I said, how do you do that? She told me. I filed for it. I got it. It was there, right there. And she said, just to keep your mind at ease, we're going to tell the doctor to come and try another test. The doctor came. He did another test. He said, yep, you're good. So yeah,
It's
always good.
always good to seek a second opinion about it.
Yeah. Darling said, insecurity, no self-respect, no self-esteem makes a party of three devils.
Alexa, off.
Timeless. Welcome, Timeless. Good to see you. Ashley, I think you're an amazing individual. So keep being, yeah, so keep being you. Yeah. Many would be shocked to see me walk in when I couldn't, and giving me a view of life that will let me have, yeah, compassion. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. I used to be very shy. I took drama classes and ballet lessons, tap dancing. It helped me. Yeah, find something. There's always something there that will always help you. So find it. Whatever will bring you out of that shyness, just you know, find it, man. Just build your self-esteem, because if you don't have self-esteem, somebody is always there. The devil always will put people around you that will help tear it down even further, and you don't want that.
To try to get you to get up and get your self-esteem. Try to
Yeah,
get you to fight for it.
yeah. Jennifer said, I'll be your friend at school, Ella.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's see. The Simpson Jewelry Channel. Mwah, mwah. Welcome, welcome. Hello, friends. God made us the way we are. So own it. And yeah, we're all beautiful in our own ways. God created us the way we create us. The Bible say, it doesn't give us too much that we can't bear. Okay. So God would never give us something that we say, hey, we cannot bear it.
No, we can
So
bear
if
it.
God gave it to you, He trusts that you will be able to overcome it. He trusts that you'll be able to deal with it. You just have to keep encouraging yourself. Don't wait for somebody to encourage you. Don't wait for somebody to tell you how beautiful you are, or tell you all the other stuff the whole world wanted to say. You know what? Say it to yourself, because it's already written in the Bible where it says, I am beautifully and wonderfully made. So you know what? Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that. When you keep speaking positive stuff in your life, guess what? Positive will start coming.
Exactly.
People will see that positivity in you. So try to be positive. Let me tell you, I'm my own worst critic or any or whatever. I might say it to you, and I probably don't say it to myself, but I say it to myself. I say it to myself. So I don't feel bad if somebody don't tell me I'm pretty today, or somebody don't tell me anything. I don't feel bad because I already know. Because guess what? The Lord told me. So I already know.
We all have a purpose. If you have breath in your lungs and you woke up this morning, you have a purpose. You are meant to be here. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. And so just automatically remember that you are here for a reason. You're meant to be here.
Hi, Bold Lion. Bold Lion has on his channel, he does praise and worship. I like to watch him when I can, if I'm not busy, or so Bold Lion, he talks on his show about Christ and so many positive stuff on his show. So if you're not following Bold Lion, please make sure you are following. I'm always I was always the biggest and the tallest. I was bullied until I went to high school. I never fully believed what others say about me. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you, I always used to say to myself, I got the flattest ass ever.
I don't have a back end either. I have the boob.
And
My grandmother used to say when the Lord said titty, I thought he said pity, and I ran to get all I could. So I'm well endowed.
the same thing. You know what? I had the breast reduction when I was in, I think, 41 or 42. You know, I got a breast reduction because let me tell you, I always used to say this story. It's like I went to bed when I was 14. I woke up and I was like, what the heck? You know, when people were getting like small, tiny breasts, I couldn't even, people looking forward to the first one, the small bra. I
The
said,
training bra, I skipped right on to a C.
let me tell you, my mom went and she got me, and he had the biggest strap ever. It was bigger than
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I was like, I went to bed. I woke up, I was like, Mom, I got these two things in front of me. So yes, I was like you. I think I got all the titties and I forgot the back ass. So when I was growing up, people laughed at me because they said I was flat chested, and that was before I was 14. And then guys in school, they laughed at me because I used to walk around with my friends and their butts were like they called them the figure eight. They had the shape of a Coca-Cola bottle. And I was the flat ass, among them. Always used to say my ass is flat, my ass is flat, and they laugh at me and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? At the end of the day, I just like don't fuck. I'm like, you don't listen to them. When we're younger, we it hurts, because people laugh at us and it hurts. But when you grow up, you just they say rubber off a water off a duck's back or something like that. You just let it. Yeah.
You have to learn to love yourself with
Yes.
all the different things that you have that's not like someone else. I
Mm,
mean, I was a result of a one night stand. I mean, I would, and I was like, oh my gosh, if anybody ever knew that, but it
mm,
wasn't me. It was my mom. She's the one that did it. I was just a result of what she did. I
mm.
mean, shouldn't felt ashamed about it, but I didn't know anything about it till I was a teenager. I mean, I went to school with my half brother and could have actually liked him as a boyfriend and didn't even know that he
No.
and I were
Wow.
half brother and sister. And
Wow.
I didn't know it till I was a teenager.
Mm.
So, I was like, if anybody should feel any way, I should feel, my mom never would talk to me about it. My sister knew more about it than I did. And I was the one that was the result of what had happened.
Mm.
And
Wow.
so I just said, well, if she could get pregnant with me on one time, then I was meant to be here. That's all I
Yes.
can say.
Yes. So you're meant to be here because God doesn't do anything by mistake. God doesn't do mistakes at all. So Timeless Juice says people can be cruel, but 99.9% of people are good. Yeah, that's so true. That's
Yeah.
true. Oh, you're beautiful, Ella, and thank you both for your kind words. You're welcome. Ella, you are beautiful just the way you are. I appreciate it. But Lion, all you ladies are princesses no matter what your age or color. Mwah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Bo Line always has some nice things to say about the females.
Yes. Hi, Judy. Mwah, mwah. Welcome,
Here's my
welcome.
sister Judy May. Hey,
Judy, my
girl.
good to see you. Michael Jackson did it. Please don't do it, Ella. I like you just the way you are. Let me tell you, yeah, I was heavy. And then I said, I can't do this anymore. My boss was just too heavy. I said, I need
It
a
hurts your
breast
back
reduction.
too.
Yeah. And, my shoulder was getting deeper and deeper. I had this deep, you could put a pen and it will stay,
Yes.
because of how heavy like I said, I'm 14. I got up and my boss was like, what? And my dad used to say this. It was so funny. I used to say, Dad, I want a breast reduction. And my dad would say, for why? Men love big butts. And I was like, but I was a kid. I was 16 when I started complaining that my breast was too big. But my dad would say, don't worry, men love big butts.
Well,
I'm
it's a
like,
good thing James is a breast and thigh man. It's a good thing it's like that, or we would have trouble in our marriage because he got enough breast to last him for a lifetime.
So yeah, but then it was just too much, and I was like, I got to do this. So doctor took out about 3 pounds. That's how big it was, and yeah. So my breast was like stuck to my chest for a good 1 year, then before it slowly started to take its own shape. So it was good. I didn't feel the heaviness on my back and everything, but yeah, so it was good. I was able to see the front of me now. Before I couldn't see what was down there because my breast
Yeah,
was in front.
there's other things down there.
Oh my God, I can see my legs. All right, let's see who else. Let's see. My sister said you can find one thing nice about someone you need to be. If you can't find one thing nice about someone, you need to be quiet. And that's so true. If you can't say anything nice about someone, yeah, don't say anything at all. And keep it to yourself, basically, because you don't want to hurt somebody else.
No.
Yeah, we always say that God don't like ugly. God doesn't like ugly. Yes. We appreciate you
You
guys
find
being
you
here.
have these people to ask the question, would you rather be able to read people's minds, or would you rather be able to do whatever? I do not want to be able to read somebody else's mind,
No.
because if some people could read some thoughts that I have, I would not want that.
I know this.
I would not want to know what people are thinking at any time. No way.
I
No.
don't like when people say to me, like, oh, I know what you're gonna say, or say
Oh
stuff
no, you don't.
like, oh, I know what's in your mind. I say the devil told you, because God didn't give you that gift.
Right.
Because don't tell me you know what I'm thinking. You don't know what I'm thinking. It
Exactly.
sometimes, maybe some things I might be thinking, you might be right, but no, don't tell me oh, I know what you're thinking. No, you don't know what I'm thinking. God did not give you that freaking gift. If you
No.
know what I'm thinking, then you won't be in the position where you will be right now.
You need to hit the road and go on the road and earn some money for that guilt.
Yeah, go take your thinking mind somewhere else and go make your own freaking money. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah, God didn't give you that gift. The devil gave you that gift, and he's lying to you because you don't know what's on my mind. Like, oh yeah, I know what you're thinking. No, you don't know what I'm thinking.
You can only know what you're thinking, not what somebody else is
What else
thinking.
is thinking? Hi, Janella. Mwah. Welcome, Laura. Mwah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so, so much.
Hey, Lori.
All right. Let me see. Francine. Good
Oh,
to
my
see
friend
you.
Francine. Hey.
Welcome, welcome. Very true. That is why I ain't worried about sub. We are adults. We make our own choices. Yes. Make our own choices.
And that's
Don't
what a
worry
lot
about
of people I don't think understand, and they may understand. We have a will, and we can choose what we want. And just because we don't choose what somebody else's choice is, doesn't mean it's wrong. You know, we all have choices.
Yes.
It's like this, Ella. You wouldn't get mad at me if I told you that my favorite color was green,
No.
because your favorite color might be something else.
It's blue.
You wouldn't have a problem with that. You would say, okay.
Yeah.
But if, on the other hand, if we got in another subject and I disagreed with you on a different topic that you thought was more important than my favorite color, then you and I would come to a disagreement.
Yeah.
But why? It's all a choice. Why? What's the difference in my favorite color and my political belief?
Yes.
Why do you want to be mad at me for that when you're not mad at me for liking green? It's a choice. It's a choice.
People have choices. If I don't want to support or believe in whatever you believe, that's my choice. You have yours, so you be fine.
And
with
I'm going to respect you for yours, but respect me for mine.
Yeah, it can't be you want me to respect you for your choices, but you don't want to turn around and respect mine. How does that work? It doesn't work at all. Hi, Laura Young. Welcome. She said, I'm trying. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. When I went through my menopause, I was using a pill called Black Cohosh. I stayed on it for 6 months and then stopped it, and I've been okay. I've never went on anything. I've never went on anything at all. I don't even know how I deal with it.
And I'm going to tell you something. Unless you've ever had a hot flash, you are never going to understand it.
Yeah.
I'm never going to understand it.
Yes. Let me tell you, when I had mine, I was breaking out in hives and everything. I was at my kiosk one day selling, and the guy was there and he was picking out something for his wife for Valentine. I almost stripped in front of him. That's how I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like,
you heat from the inside out.
Yeah. And he said, are you okay?
And you can't control it. You can't control it.
So he asked me if I was okay, and I said, oh my gosh, you won't believe it. I'm dying.
And women go through so much more than men do. Yeah. Women go through so much more.
Yeah, so I learned. I that's why I say thank Lord Jesus. I didn't have to go take anything, and it's almost 10 years now, and yes,
you should be getting past it a little bit now.
Yeah, I get past it already. I don't have, feel like before. The only problem I had, which other people still have, is couldn't sleep at night. So I had to buy. Yes, the doctor put me on sleeping pills, but it was affecting my breathing, so I had to stop. And then I found another alternative, which was the NyQuil. I'll take it before I go to bed, and I was able to sleep.
Goodness.
Yes.
If I take NyQuil, you can do major surgery on me.
What?
It puts me in a coma. You could actually, yes, NyQuil does crazy stuff to me.
I'm telling you, I'll take it before I want to go to bed, and that's it. Before I know it, I'm out. And as soon as I saw the ad one day, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should try this. And I tried it. And I did it for over 2 years. And I stopped taking it now. And I still go to sleep. I had oh my goodness, I will have the air down, the fan over me, another fan facing me.
You are right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah.
That is a true fact.
Ladies, great to see you too, but I need to get ready for the coffee shop, and a great show. Love you. Mwah, mwah. Thanks, Tamara. She probably already gone because the coffee shop already started. Nicey said, I'm still waiting for my menopause membership card.
I wish they would give out membership cards.
She's already been through the process.
Degrees. Here's my diploma. This is my diploma from my menopause.
Thank you, both Lion. Appreciate it. Same here, Angie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just like, oof. Let's see. My sister said it's better to keep your baby carrier even when you are getting older.
Yeah, if you can. Medically, sometimes you can't, because when I had endometriosis, I was going every 3 months to the hospital, being put to sleep, running something through my navel, burning off all that endometriosis, and doing that every 3 months.
Wow.
And he said, and I wouldn't let him do a hysterectomy because I was so young. I didn't want it. So one day he just calls me in his office and he says, "Tell me why you will not have a hysterectomy. I have women coming to me every day wanting one, begging me for one. Why don't you want to do it?" And I said, "You're going to laugh at me when I tell you why I don't want to do it." And he's like, "No, tell me." I said, "Well, my daughter had complications when she was born, right?" And my daughter was 2 or 3 at the time when he was having this conversation. And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what if she gets older and she can't have a baby and I can carry a baby for her?" And he said, "Do what?" And I said, "What if I can carry a baby for her?" And he said, "Do you realize your daughter's only 2 or 3 years old right now? And you're going to go through this much pain for that many years?"
Yes.
And I said, "Well, I would if I knew it, And he said, "She's probably going to be able to have children. Don't worry about that." And now she is pregnant. But that was my reason for not having a hysterectomy.
Let me tell you the reason I didn't want to have. First of all, when I was told to, maybe that would be the only, because I was bleeding heavily. I had fibroids.
Oh, I would. Oh,
so bad. And during my period, I was bleeding heavily. So every time they were saying that's the only solution is to have one. I thought, I haven't had a kid yet. I just got married at 39 before I turned 40, a couple of weeks before I turned 40. And I said, no, I want to at least try to have a child, and I kept it off, and it never happened. Me having a child, it never happened. So when I got to the stage, I was like, okay, it's about time to get it done, because man, I was suffering bad from it. And it almost like crippled me because I couldn't stand up straight. That's how bad it was. So
that's what endometriosis will do to you. It makes you do like you were saying, and it causes so much pain, and it's just bad. And he kept saying, are you going to go through that pain all these years to see if that happens? And he said, "You'll get to hurting so bad, you'll come and ask me to do it." And about 2 months later, I told James, I said, "I got to call. I've got to get something done."
I said with a partial, most of the time you go into premenopause or menopause. Yeah. Hi, Pam. Welcome. I can't keep up with the changes in my handbag. With the changes in my handbag, always heavy. I know that. I always take the change out of my. I always take the change out of my bag. I don't leave it in my bag. It's too heavy, so I take it out. So yeah. All right, let's see. Timeless. Mwah, mwah. Both of you ladies are beautiful. Thank you so much, Timeless. Thank you. This is for you.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super chat. Super chat.
Thank you so much, Timeless. Guys, Timeless does auction on her channel. Make sure you're following her. Mwah, mwah.
Timeless with Deborah is awesome.
Awesome. She's going to be on my show soon. We're having auction together, so I'm looking forward to it. Both Lions, anyone I miss, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you, Both Lion. Hey, here is
Nikki.
He said, Ella, and Angie and Chad. I'm using Ella's blanket while I ship, but I'm listening. Love you all and happy Sunday. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. This is for you.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super chat. Super chat.
All Appreciate you, my friend. Mwah. Love you loads. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bobby, I got a bone to pick with you, and you know why. I'll tell you
I
in
see that. Yeah.
I'll tell you in private. Yes,
Who is
guys, your links. Drop your links. Let us know where you're gonna be, what you're gonna be doing. So this is where you can drop your links. We don't tell you to hold off. So drop your links. Let us know what you're gonna be doing. Always cherish the little things. Find something, no matter big or small, to be grateful and count your blessings. Turn negative into a positive. Yes, yes, guys.
yes.
It will help you a lot. It will help you.
I know I say this a lot on my chats when I do my neighborhood chats, but each morning I wake up, I'm in extreme pain. I'm talking about severe. So
Mm,
I have to get that under control, but I start immediately being grateful for being alive and saying
yeah,
thank you and, just not being negative at all because that would do nothing but make it hurt worse.
yeah, yeah,
So I just automatically start saying positive things and looking at things positive, and that just turns it around. Within an hour, I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good to go. And that's what you should do. You should always think positive.
Always think positive because you never know. The positivity is, you know, you're being true to yourself. Not only that, positive. You surround yourself with positive things, positive saying. Speak positive things into your life. It's really hard. I would not lie to you
It
because
is.
you
It
know,
is hard, especially because depression is a real thing. If
yes,
you're depressed, it's hard to speak positive things to yourself.
it is. And I used to suffer from depression to the point where I almost committed suicide in
I
2000.
did too.
Yes. So I was so depressed and I didn't know why I was depressed, and I've gone counseling and everything. It's like I I get on the bus to work and my whole mood is not happy and I don't know why. And then I get to work before people come in. I'm staring out of the window because I used to sit next to the window and I stare out the window, staring into space. I don't even know why I'm not happy. And then when coworkers start coming in, I put on a nice face and back to work. And then as soon as 5 o'clock come, I get so depressed, like, oh, you know for years that was happening to me and I didn't know. I'll be crying, I don't know why I'm crying, and that happened to me for years. And one day I just felt, and then something clicked. It was like a light, when you draw, you pull down the chain and the light will come on, and you pull it
Yes.
and light will go up. That's what happened to me. And as soon as that clicked, it like a light came on and I could see it. Something that happened to me a long time, I didn't even know about it, got really pressed down that I didn't even think. It was like came flooding and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this?
Right.
You know what? Before I knew, I was in front. I was like on a platform where I was not supposed to be, waiting for the train because I said I've had it. I'm sick and tired, you know. And then only God just used the conductor in the room to save my life that day because I just felt I've had it. I was just so depressed and I was like, I want to give up. I don't want to be here and keep suffering like this because I can't really control why I'm keep crying all the time. It's like, why am I crying? And if you ask me, Ella, why you crying? I couldn't tell you, you know. And when I finally find out why I was crying, I didn't want to be in this world. I was felt, oh, so I've been crying because of this. All right, now it's time to say goodbye. I didn't even say goodbye to nobody. I was well, they're gonna find it on the 6 o'clock news. A lady on the platform, she jumped in front of the train and she got killed instantly. That was it, you know. But that was where my depression and my anxiety, everything started. Because as soon as I got to the job that day, I told my boss, I'm sorry, I gotta go see my doctor. This is what I almost did. I was signed off work by my doctor, didn't go to work, stayed inside the house. And then one day I stepped out and I found out that, wow, I need to step back in the house. So it took time for me to continue to believe in myself.
Right. It takes time. Yeah.
And me continue to repeat the scripture. God has not given me the spirit of fear, because I was so fearful that I might really commit suicide, you know. And I'm like, if I do that, whether I commit sin or not, that is sin. I won't go nowhere, I'll be stuck in limbo. So I need to ask God to forgive me for what I was about to do. And I'm telling you, it wasn't once that I tried to do it. It was twice, because this life, sometimes you just get fed up with it. And I had to do away with stuff. Like, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need that. I pushed everything away, and I wanted to deal with me. And it was when I started dealing with me that I started to feel better about me.
That's what my point is about finding out who we are. And when my first time I tried to commit suicide, I was 16, because that's when I was finding out that I didn't have the same dad as the rest of my siblings. And I always knew I was different because my mother treated me different. I knew that when she looked at me, she saw my dad. And when I finally met him, when I was 32, when I finally found him, when I walked in the room with his family, I said, oh my gosh, these are my people. Because they were all blonde hair and blue eyed. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is who I am supposed to be with, because I look like them. And I did act like my real father, because she had known him around the
Uh-oh, you froze. Okay.
neighborhood. She knew who he was, but you know, but yeah, that's the first time I attempted to do it, because I felt like, well, if my own mother cannot love me, who can love me if my own mother cannot love me?
Yeah. I was like that too. I was We're all from the same, my siblings are all same mother. We have the same mother, we have the same father. But the one thing I couldn't understand, why my dad treated me different, I thought maybe because he wanted his first child to be boy, and I just turned out to be a girl, and I felt.
He determines that, though, Ella. He determines that. The male determines the sex of the
I
child.
know, but they don't, the people back then, they don't understand that back then, They'll be wondering, why did I get a girl? Why did I get a girl? Another girl, and trying to say to the woman, I want a boy this time. Like, man, did you go to school to know that you're the one producing the X and the Y, and we just have the Y, So
Yeah.
it was so funny. And I always thought, I was like, yeah, he didn't probably like me for one reason or the other. That's why I got treated differently, you know. But you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself, you know. Just say, wake up in the morning and try to see you see that's good. Yeah. Just
When
for
I
the
started
purpose
having,
of
when
life.
I almost didn't
Oh,
have,
Jeff.
I almost didn't have children because of the way my mom treated me, because I felt like I wouldn't be very maternal either. But I'm so thankful that I went ahead and had children, because I'm very maternal. And I can't see how a parent could treat their child like my mother treated me since I've had children, you know? But that's for her to deal with, not me.
That's the thing, but they don't look at it or see it that way at the end of the day, so sometimes I said, okay, maybe I have to go find out who my real dad is if you're treating me like that. But yeah, he was, because I look just like my dad, but the way I was treated, I just felt I wasn't treated the way, you know with the others. I was treated differently, and it was like I had to beg for stuff, instead of like, oh yeah, you need this stuff, here it is. It's like I always had to beg for it. So I didn't kind of like that. My wife makes joke about being oh my gosh. Okay. That is so funny. Angie, I'm reading, you think there's crazy people here. I know. Crazy people.
I don't have a problem with crazy.
Another cake.
Man, I grew up with crazy all my life, and sometimes my first cousin and I, he and I are very close. We always talk about when we have family reunions, we should section our family reunions off like all the people that's been to jail sit here, all the people that's had a been divorced sit here, all the people that's illegitimate sit here, all the people that have mental problems sit here. I mean, just divide everybody up with a sign, you know. And he said, we can't do that because a lot of them can't be in two places at one time.
You see?
And so, you know, you have to laugh about your family. I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
There's crazy in every family.
And that's so true. We do make our own choices because of what we believe in and race. Yes. And if you can't accept it, then that's the way we are. That's so true. That is the way we are. Hi, Buddha Jigs. Welcome. 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 Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you guys for being here. This is our first show. So before we go, I know if we missed anybody that left a question or came in, I'm so sorry, but we're running out of time. We said we're gonna do this for about an hour, 30 minutes, so we're just slightly over. So I'm gonna do a giveaway. Just say thank you.
Giveaway.
Tamara. Well, I said Tamara. Sorry, Thomas Treasures. Thomas Treasures. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wonder Woman. Thank you. Sorry. I mean, everyone got depression sometimes. Yeah. We all understand that. We all understand. All right. So what's the hashtag gonna be? Let's see.
Hashtag keeping it real.
Oh yeah. Keeping it real. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know why I had to think about that one. Keeping it real.
I've enjoyed y'all so much.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys so much. So don't forget, put in the hashtag, guys. Put in the hashtag. Put in the hashtag. It said, I mean, everyone gets, yes, that's so true. And she said, you really have to get knowledge on this because if you live with somebody with chronic depression, it can be worse in the long run. That is so true. Let me tell you, when I was depressed, food is something, the last thing I think about. I don't really think about food at all. I start to think so heavily that my mind is just overworking itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was staying with a friend and she would come in. She said, Ella, have you eaten? I'll be like, no. She said, do you know you've been in that same position since for the longest? I'll be like, oh, I don't even know. And she will go make food and she will bring it for me. You know,
It's like time stands still.
yes.
Yeah.
And she didn't know what was wrong with me. And I didn't know what was wrong with me either. You know, I was depressed. I didn't know what was going on until when I found out. I was like, wow, this is the reason why I was depressed. And it really hurt me that I was in a situation like that. It really hurt me. And
But then you can begin to heal and move on and work through it.
and that's what I did. And that's what I did. And I had to like forgive to move on. And yeah. And, you know, thank God I was able to live a good life and still living a good life and all grateful. And, you know, I'm here with you guys and I'm able to talk about it
And I'm so glad.
because sometimes it's like if you don't talk about, you know, you never know who's listening, who's going to be watching, and they're going to say, hey, you know, I went through that and somebody else is talking about it. Because sometimes when we go through stuff, we don't talk about it. We just keep it to ourselves, maybe because of shame that stuff
And
happens.
it seems so big in our mind, but once we say it out of our mouth, it's so much space in the universe
Yes.
that it's not so big anymore once you voice it, you know?
Yes. So don't forget to put your hashtag in. I only see 5 hashtag. Make sure you spell it correctly because if you don't put the hashtag in, You're gonna miss it. So keeping it real. So make sure you spell it correctly, because right now I only see 5. We got 11 people left in the room, but we still thank everybody that was here earlier
Oh
on.
yes, yes. Thank everybody.
Yeah, because I know they had to leave because other auctions or something else happening. Please don't forget to go to who's on. Let's go
It's
to,
Tracy. Tracy Cakes.
yeah, Tracy Cakes. So let's go Tracy Cakes. If you're still here, go put raid, raid from Savior First. So let me put the link in. So this is the link. Please click on it and go over and say raid from Save Here First. We are a great community and love when we can just keep it real. Ah, that is so nice. Thanks, Wanda.
Yes, Wonder Woman. Yes.
Yes. Loving the way the sunshine comes in. Yeah, the sunshine hits you really nicely, Angie. All right. Yes. Hit the thumbs up. Go over to Tracy Cakes and say raid from Savior First, guys. Raid from Savior. So if you're not following, make sure you go over and hit the thumbs up while you're there. She's got 26 people watching and only 13 thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up while you're there. You never know what it might happen. I might pop in there and do a giveaway. You never know. So go
Ella, what do you do on Mondays?
Monday. So guess what? Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a jewelry unboxing.
Okay.
And the unboxing is where you can name your price. If you see a jewelry you like, this is the time I don't actually test or whatever, but Jeff is here, so he's gonna help me testing if I come across stuff. Since he's been here, I'm telling you, I would have sold some stuff for cheap. We found gold, white gold, and
Oh
I
wow.
wouldn't have. Yeah, my last box, it was a 32-pound box, and it was, wow, a lot of nice stuff, jewelry in it. And if it wasn't for him, you know me, I would have sold stuff for cheap. But he tested it and was like, "Yeah, this is white gold. Yeah, this is, yeah."
I'm excited to see that.
Hi, Honda. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, so 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is tomorrow, I'll be doing a jewelry unboxing. Make sure you hit the notification so you can get reminder on it tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to put in your hashtag. I only got 9. There's something wrong. People not spelling it correctly. How could there be only 9 entries? And I see
Our next
2, 3,
our
4.
next show will be on the 24th. Ella froze. Ella froze.
No, I'm here 11. I see 11 people put it in, but I only see it collecting a 9.
Did somebody leave the hashtag off?
Unless so, you know what? I'm gonna go try and put it back in again and see what's going on. Yeah, our next we're gonna be back again in 2 weeks time, guys. It's still saying 9 entries, so somebody must not be spelling something correctly. It's still saying 9 entries. Yeah. All righty. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I am make sure you put the hashtag in. Yes, if you didn't put the hashtag, make sure you put it. Keeping it real is the hashtag. So it's still saying 9. Something is wrong. Okay, you know what? I'll take this down. I'm gonna do it again because that is so weird.
That is weird. I'm trying to see if somebody. Oh, I see Jeff spelled keeping wrong.
Okay, that's why. If you spell
That's
it,
one.
yeah, it's still saying 9. Keeping, KEEPINGITREAL. Okay, so let me put it in the chat so you can just copy it. That's it. It's in the chat. You can copy it And let me bring it up again. Share screen. Now we have 11 entries. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have 11. Yes. So if you put it in right, you will get it. If you put it in wrong, guess what? It will be wrong. So let me make it full screen and then we are going to draw.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes. So make sure you put it in. I'm going to give it 1 more minute. All righty. You're going to miss out, Jeff. Second. Yeah, you already got it in there. Keeping it real. Oh, well. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, now you got it in right. Okay, now it count. Okay, we got 13. All right, guys. Here it goes. We're drawing it right now. Who would it be? Jason Goldman, the ice cream guy. He won.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And you get Tracy Cake's coffee.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Nice. You get a coffee. So if I don't have your mailing address, make sure. Yeah, you got one of the best coffee. So make sure you already filled out my form. If you're looking for it, you can go to any of my live. I have the form pinned at it's actually in the description. So you can click on that and send me your mailing address so I can mail out the coffee to you. Anyway, Angie, I want to say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella. I've enjoyed it. I love being here. Glad to see you all.
Yes. And until next time, guys, don't forget, I'm going to be here again with It's Me, Angie. We're going to bring several topics next time we're here. So you want to make sure you're part of it. Don't forget to visit her also on her channel. Did you drop your link?
No. I'm on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah. So It's Me, Angie. Don't forget. I think let me see. It's me. I don't know if your name is gonna come out because I need to drop your link. Okay, now this is it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop your link. Here is
Thank you.
Link. I don't know why I did. I thought I put it in, but
if you want to go over and watch some of my neighborhood chat videos, feel free to go over there and watch them.
Yes. So click on the link, guys. Click on the link. And until next time, guys. Mwah. Peace. Bye.
Love you.